Dubai held breath. Night grew heavy. Lights dimmed softly. Streets listened quietly. Hearts paused suddenly. Winds carried whispers. News fell gently. Eyes searched meaning. Souls felt tremble. Minarets stood still. Time slowed itself. Moon watched silently. Questions filled air. Hope leaned, trembling. Voices spoke prayers. Tears hid bravely. Smiles faded slowly. Promises echoed faintly. Desert sighed deeply. Stars dimmed. Slightly words arrived calmly. Meaning struck deeply. Crowds stood frozen. Screens glowed quietly. Hands stopped scrolling. Breaths tangled together. Chests tightened slowly. Respect filled silence. Shock dressed dignity. Pain wore patience. Truth walked forward. Destiny spoke softly. History turned page. Moments became memories. Eyes lowered humbly. Hearts accepted fate. Loyalty remained firm. Faith stood unbroken. Dubai listened carefully. Time bowed respectfully. Sadness wasn't loud. Sadness was noble. Sadness was quiet. Tears chose shadows. Pain chose silence. Love chose patience. Grief wore honor. Strength held sorrow. City cried inward. Souls leaned together. Unity felt heavier, yet felt warmer. Loss taught humility. Silence taught depth. Waiting taught faith. Night taught endurance. Morning promised healing. Hope whispered gently. Trust stood tall. Respect remained endless. Leader stood calm. Eyes told stories. Heart carried nation. Shoulders bore history. Steps stayed steady. Voice remained composed. Pain hid wisdom. Smile protected people. Courage met duty. Duty met destiny. Legacy walked beside. Honor spoke first. Strength refused weakness. Compassion guided power. Love guarded crown. Faith ruled heart. Patience shaped tomorrow. Vision stayed clear. Roots held firm. Wings remained wide. Dubai remembers always. Dubai stays loyal. Dubai stands united. Crowds breathe together. Hands pray upward. Hearts beat shared. Trust remains alive. Dreams continue forward. City learns resilience. Silence births strength. Loss sharpens purpose. Pain refines soul. Hope rebuilds spirit. Time heals gently. Faith never leaves. Respect never fades. Love never ends. Stories keep growing. Future still waits. Light returns slowly. Words arrived calmly. Meaning struck deeply. Crowds stood frozen. Screens glowed quietly. Hands stopped scrolling. Breaths tangled together. Chests tightened slowly. Silence grew louder. Moments felt fragile. Eyes searched answers. Hearts sensed change. Air felt heavier. Truth entered gently. Destiny spoke softly. Time paused briefly. History cleared throat. Attention sharpened suddenly. Respect filled spaces. Shock met composure. Calm masked storms. Voices stayed quiet. Minds raced inward. Souls leaned closer. Patience held ground. Faith steadied hearts. Questions stayed unspoken. Hope waited silently. Fear knocked briefly. Courage answered first. Wisdom guided steps. Pain learned manners. Emotion bowed respectfully. Dignity stood firm. Leadership remained graceful. Weight carried honor. Strength chose silence. Calm ruled chaos. Vision stayed steady. Trust didn't shake. Loyalty didn't bend. Announcements end moments. Moments begin eras. Eras test people. People prove love. Love proves loyalty. Loyalty proves nations. Nations breathe together. Together feel pain. Pain shapes purpose. Purpose sharpens destiny. Destiny demands patience. Patience grows strength. Strength guards future. Future listens quietly. Quiet holds power. Power respects hearts. Hearts remember always.